Hi there everybody, and welcome to my video. In this video I'm gonna show you how to change the battery on this key, which belongs to an E39, a 5 Series BMW, and basically it's stopped. It works, but it's sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna be changing the battery on it. Now these batteries are supposed to be rechargeable. They charge as you use the car, but maybe with time they lose their charge, and well, I've replaced them in the past and they work well. So but the way to go about opening this is basically you need to use some kind of sharp knife and cut along this ridge of the key. Now I've already cut the key because it's quite a hard to do. So basically I used a different knife, a slightly thicker and bigger handle here, because it can be a little bit hard to cut along, so you have to be careful not to cut your hands or anything like that. Anyway, the way I cut it, I started here and I started up here and got through the hole like that, and then I started slowly cutting along this line. I had to go through several times until it opened up, but I also tried to keep the knife like this, basically, if I can exaggerate a little bit, like this. Because once it goes in, it could basically if you go in with the knife at this angle, then you could damage some of these little resistors here. So try not to go in this way, so it's better to cut along with the knife facing that way, if that makes any sense, and then cut along. As you can see, the keys stuck together all along here, so you have to be careful. You have to cut very carefully, not to damage anything inside the board. And also it can be, like I said, a little bit hard, so you need to apply a little bit of force to get through, and you need to be careful not to cut yourself. So best not to tackle the job if you're not too confident. Anyway, once you get the key open, you can get the board out as such, and then you need to replace the battery. You can buy one of these from eBay or another online shops. that's taken that side out, and now I will just take this side out. There we are. That's the battery. And you can't just change the battery, it's stuck to this metal bit here. It's soldered in, spot soldering onto the battery, so it's quite hard to separate. Okay, so once you got your battery off, and you have your new battery, just make sure they're both the same. Okay, so just to make sure the two batteries are the same, and then we can go ahead and solder this one back in. If you just line it up with the holes there, it will be easier. Just push it down as you melt the contact. And that should be done. Then you can fit the remote back in. And what you will need to do is put a little bit of glue around here and just hold the key as such. I'm gonna just use this tape for now. First I'm gonna check the key, make sure it's all working. Make sure it's working with the car, and then I'm gonna glue it. But that's how you would replace the battery on this E39 key. So hope this video helps, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.